Sinech ite.
We do the talk
Inside Talk. Sinech ite.
We do the talk
Inside Talk.
Hey, bestie.
Hey, bestie.
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 Bestie. I'm Joshi.
I'm Melly Chi.
And now we're ready to serve some tea. Cling. Oh my God.
I love that intro.
It never gets old.
Right?
It never gets old.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing...
Yeah.
Because I have sore throat.
Oh
I have
my God.
tonsillitis. But we need to work.
We need to remove those tonsils is what we need to do.
Okay. It feels like so. I'm going to get it checked.
Thank
if you
you.
want.
I'm scared of getting mine removed, to be honest with you.
Really?
I have the same exact problem. Like
With
I
me?
used to have like fevers and headaches
Mm-hmm.
because of my tonsillitis not every single day, but like every single week.
Often? Okay.
Uh-huh. And so the doctor told me, hey, get it removed. And I was just like, yeah, no, I'll pass. I'm scared. I don't want to go under the knife. What if I die? What if I lose my voice? Like, what?
You're
Anyways.
scared. But
I am
aside from the sore throat and
Yeah.
tonsillitis, how are you?
Oh my God, I'm feeling so much better than last time. You know,
Mm-hmm.
last time, when was it? Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday.
That was our show. Our shows are normally on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but we're gonna give you a little bit more this week just to give you more content. But
Yeah.
usually our shows are Thursdays and Tuesdays or Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that was our first show, and it was a lot to take in. We were nervous, the wreck, all over the place, but I'm feeling so much better today, so much more confident, right?
Actually, so much for confident. But
Ooh.
what are we gonna? Ooh.
What are we tackling? No.
Well,
Before
we get to our topic,
yeah.
last episode we were tackling about 16 to 40.
Oh yeah.
Where
Ooh.
we discussed Filipino white men.
White men?
Yeah, the white Caucasian man from the Caucasus
In the mountains of Caucasus. I wish we could put the meme on the so people knew what we're.
Anywho's, going back to the topic, last episode we were tackling about 16 to 40, where we discussed white old man to be exact,
Yeah.
coming here to the Philippines, dating like very, very young women.
Yeah.
Wherein there would be like 20 to 30-year-old gaps and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should watch that
You
episode.
should definitely watch that
Yeah.
episode.
But for
keep in-
today's episode,
keep in mind that it was our first episode, so
Yeah.
shush. Leave us alone.
leave us alone. So for today's episode, what are we gonna talk?
Jinx. For today's episode, we're
What are we
gonna
gonna
talk
talk
about
about?
toxic masculinity. Now,
Ooh.
bestie, I know when people hear toxic and masculinity in the same, sentence or the same thingy, they think, oh, here comes another feminist to attack us. No.
No.
Bestie, no. Bestie, this is not what it's about. Bestie.
Relax.
Oh,
bestie.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna educate them, not attack
Not
them.
attack
okay?
them. I'm sorry.
We're gonna
I'm here like
educate
I'm not
them.
here to attack you, and then I attack them. I'm sorry. I'm calm.
Relax.
I'm zen.
Relax.
I'm zen.
Relax.
I'm zen.
The bestie.
Bestie.
This is the tea.
Bestie? Clink. Okay, I'm back. So toxic masculinity. Let's define it a little. Toxic masculinity is basically a concept that is taught by our ancestors or other
Ancestors,
generations,
mainly like
or like just the previous generation, that like men should be tough and men should be this and men should be that.
yeah, like
you can't
teaching,
help around
teaching
the kitchen.
boys
Yeah.
how to act in a certain way.
Exactly. So we got an actual definition from the internets, from the interwebs, and it says that
It says what?
It says that it's a cultural concept of manliness that glorifies stoicism, which kind of means a person that endures pain or hardships. What? Oh, I thought she was calling me. He was calling me. That endures hardships or pain without ever having to complain, even though they want to, or feeling the need to express that they're going through such pain or hardships. There are men that feel like if I complain about this, they'll call me a little, excuse me for the language, a little bitch, or they'll call me. No, it's true, and they're
well,
scared of this. They're scared
Yeah.
of this, and so. They don't show feelings. They don't know how to express their feelings. They don't know how to express their emotions.
And actually ends up like bottling their feelings,
Yeah.
and when they come irritable, and then they actually just explode.
Super irritable. Super. Actually,
Yeah.
one of the what is it called? One of the examples of being of having this toxic masculinity trait is violence. No.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
like whenever they ask to do something, or like they refuse to do this, they tend to go like shouting, they
Yeah.
tend to go physical.
Because they were never taught to regulate their
yeah,
emotions. They were never taught how to just express themselves in
Yeah,
a more
because
calm way. Yeah.
The culture is normal. The culture is normalized on how they assert dominance for.
Right.
They assert
right.
dominance for.
It all goes to the physical.
yeah,
it all
the
goes
result.
to the physical. Who's stronger? Who's this? Who's that? It's 100%. That's exactly what it is. I saw you wrote something on the notes about like homophobia. Do you want to like tackle a little bit more about that and how like toxic masculinity affects the LGBTQA plus community?
Wait, what?
Yeah, like how does it like how they can be sexist towards like women, sadly because you guys like portray yourself sometimes in like feminine manner. Some of you guys don't, and so my question is, does it affect you as well?
Oh, really?
Are they
It really affects
violent
us.
towards you? Are they?
It is.
Yeah.
It does affect us. Like, for me, gender is really fluid, and men can act like how they want.
Yeah.
So, meaning to say that this kind of toxic masculinity culture really affects us on how we should like live in our day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
And how the masculine side assert dominance for them to be like on the top, for them to be like the dominant one, so that they could have what they want,
Yeah.
and just to physically abuse us, or you need to go like this, you need to act like this.
I also think it's internalized homophobia, to be
It
very,
is,
very
actually.
honest with you. It's I don't know why it's spread this way, but it's an actual trait of having like toxic masculinity.
It is.
I know I said we wouldn't attack, and it feels a little bit like attacking, but it's just one of the examples that we're giving, and it's to show how it affects society. We're going to talk about how it affects men and men's mental health and men's physical health. But like right now, we're talking about how it affects our society in general, women, men, everyone,
Actually, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what else can we talk about? Sexual aggression towards women.
That is the most common, like, how do you call this? Ito yung parang pinaka-common na nangyayari kapag mayroong toxic masculinity trait yung isang lalaki. Do you get me?
I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is actually one of the first traits, because the aggression towards women comes into play when they go on dates, for example.
Yeah.
And they expect something from a woman just because they paid for the date. For that's just one example. They expect something I don't know, either sex or maybe even just a kiss, or just because you paid for the date. Now, how does that make you feel? Doesn't it make to me it makes me feel like I'm bought.
It is. That's
me,
what
it
I was
makes me
going to
feel
say.
like,
That was what I was going to say.
Broski, you're not paying for me. Hello, I was watching.
Just because the man bought a dinner doesn't mean the girl is gonna have to like reciprocate what the guy did.
100%.
Yung lalaki kasi yung anong tawag dito? Yung lalaki kasi yung nag-aya. Yung lalaki kasi yung parang kusang pumasok sa buhay ng babae.
Exactly.
And so, kapag ganyan, and then kapag, let's say, kapag unang date, kapag binabayaran yung mga ano, tapos ini-expect nila na
We shouldn't be
Inex-
expecting anything, people. People are free to
Yeah.
do whatever it is that you want to do. I mean, this is why I'm so scared of like going on dates these days because it's like if you end up paying for it, then do I have to reciprocate in some other manner? Do I have
Yeah.
to? You know, it's very scary. Also,
It
after
is.
dates, people get very people. There's some men that get angry because they don't get what they want, and that's where the rape,
the harassment, the abuse,
everything all together.
everything all together.
It comes into play.
Like
Because they get
they
angry, they get violent,
they
they
assert
go,
dominance.
this is mine,
This-
and you.
I paid for it all.
Like, and
I
you
paid
should-
for you. I
like,
paid
no.
for everything, and you're not
Besties,
gonna
no.
give me this just like this.
Besties, no. No, that's
No,
not how
that's
it's supposed
very-
to be.
that's very wrong.
It creates a very unsafe environment for our youth.
Actually.
For people that are growing up now, for people that are getting into the dating pool, like the 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds. I don't know what time you guys start
Actually,
dating.
just because
but yeah.
just because a guy is
Yeah.
paying something for you doesn't mean you need to give like everything.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Anywho, we move on to Stoicism. Stoicism is what I defined before: a person that endures hardship or pain without asking for help or thinking that they don't need to ask for help. This is where we see
Stoicism is like the character in Encanto, where who is it? Like the older sister,
Yeah.
the strong one.
yeah.
Yeah, she has this kind of character, Stoicism, because her power is very strong, very masculine, like right. And then she's not like she cannot, however, express herself because everyone thinks that she's strong.
And she had to like grow up with that. Oh, I have to fix everything, and so I can't. You know, this is where you can see that you can kind of put this all together. Like, no, that not put it together. I'm sorry, different wording. You can implement this into like women as well. You know, I know it's a completely different topic, and this is to help actually men and men's mental health and men's this and that. But then, as you can see in this character of Encanto, there are a lot of older sisters that feel the same way.
Actually,
And older brothers that feel the same way, that they had to raise their their siblings, and because they were put under so much pressure and told, hey, as an older sister, you're supposed to do this,
You're
and as
supposed
an
to have
older
this
sister,
kind
you're
of
supposed to be
character.
strong, and you
Yeah.
can't cry, and you can't show emotions, and you can't do this and that. I was talking to a friend of mine actually recently that told me, I don't know how to communicate with my younger siblings because I'm afraid that if I open up, they'll feel like I'm weak and they won't respect me
Yeah.
anymore. And I think that's where like toxic masculinity comes into play. It's mostly seen in men, correct? But like this is happening to everyone, really. And
it is
truly.
happening to everyone, but
Yeah.
mostly like men actually, because men are like so afraid to open up to
Yes.
to express their feelings,
Yeah.
showing emotions
Yeah.
to everyone, that they are afraid to be like, how do you call this? They are afraid to be make fun of just
Yeah.
because they are crying, just because
Dude.
they like feel the pressure
Yeah.
and everything, the tiredness. They will be called weak just because of it.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why they bottle up their feelings.
And then they can't process it in the future. This is why it's very, very important, people, to like talk to your male friends. You know,
Yeah.
check up on them, especially like women. I'm trying to open this space for men to be comfortable to share their emotions with other men.
Yeah.
Let's try and do that. But if you're not comfortable doing that, maybe reach out to a female friend if you think it's easier to open
Yeah.
up to her.
And-
because you have children in the future.
Yeah.
And then you raise them the way you were raised. And then what happens then? It's just a generational curse.
Generational trauma.
Generational
Just
curse
repeating,
is going
just
over
repeating.
each other. It's insane. It's insane. Then it creates people that have internalized homophobia, as you
Yeah.
said, and just hatred towards women for
Yeah.
no reason, and hatred for themselves because they don't know how to process what they've been bottling inside for years and years
Yeah.
and years. Imagine little children in school being told, "Oh, don't you run like a girl." What is that supposed to mean? What is that? This is an example of it.
Does running even have a gender?
Does running have a? That's what you know. What does running have a gender? That's what I grew up hearing all of that said to me. We are 5 girls in my household, in our household. And because we didn't have any boys,
Oh, you're all girls?
All girls.
Oh.
That's a lot of drama.
That's
all
a lot
girls.
of drama.
So my dad kind of raised us to do everything, which is why when I got into THOC, everyone was like, "Oh, Melly, you're so strong. Melly, you can do this. Melly, you can do
Yeah.
that." Da, 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 da. Because my dad did not raise me as in, "Hey, you're a girl, so you're limited to this." No.
No.
You are a woman, and you have to be capable of doing everything.
Yeah.
And so you either you can change the light bulb. If you're a guy, go cook. It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter what kind of chores you want to do.
Yeah.
It's actually like positive for everyone to help inside the household.
100%. But there are a lot of men that refuse to do
Refuses actually.
They
There's a lot
refuse.
of men who refuses to cook, who refuses to clean the kitchen, who refuses to just even sweep the floor. What
Oh,
the hell?
that's a woman's job.
That's a
What
woman's
does
job.
that
That's a
mean?
woman's job.
What does that mean? What does that mean? That's my question.
I don't know.
Cause it's cooking. It's for your own sustenance. What I
Yeah.
don't understand. Okay, let's talk a little bit about culture. Yeah.
Wait, so meaning to say if like cooking is a girl's job
Yeah.
and that like something we could say that the men chef are gay?
Imagine.
Imagine.
So what do we say about those?
What
The
do we say about Gordon
heterosexual
Ramsay?
Cisgender males that are currently being on the top of the 5-star restaurants, exactly like Gordon Ramsay and all the other chefs. I'm so sorry, I don't know food. But yes,
But to all those
to all of them,
sa
what
lahat
do you
ng mga
say?
sikat na chef ngayon ng mga lalaki.
Really and truly.
Tapos sinasabing pambabaeng trabaho ang pagluluto.
But then they say, oh no, that's a profession that's different. So, but then they say, oh no, but like cooking, but like cleaning and cooking inside a
It's
household.
basically the same thing.
Broski.
It's just chef is just being monetized.
What I believe is that you can do whatever you want in your household.
Mm-hmm.
If the woman likes to cook, let's say in a heterosexual relationship, yeah? If a woman likes to cook and a guy likes to do the more heavyweight things, like genuinely likes to do them, they should do that.
It's okay.
But if they want to switch for a second because the guy genuinely... Look at Kyle. Kyle loves to cook. I've never
He
seen
does.
such passion.
He
Kyle will
does.
cook with so much love and passion, and the food will taste so good. Oh my God,
He
Kyle, can you
does.
please cook for
He
us again?
does. He does.
Imagine if Kyle says, I want to cook, and the woman that has been also raised with this toxic masculinity concept says, oh no, how do you want to cook? Are you gay or something? How are
kind
they
of-
supposed to feel, besties?
How is this kind of mindset even implemented?
How are men supposed to feel? Sometimes we should try and put walk a mile in their shoes. Just for a tiny bit. Because it's frustrating. Because what if I have a son? What if he has to go through
I
this?
clearly
I'm
see you're very
passionate.
frustrated.
I
Relax,
can't
girlie.
relax. I can't relax. I can't. No, because it hurts my feelings. It really does. It hurts my feelings seeing people go through the shit that they go through just because we can't cut all the generational curse that we've been nourishing all this time. It hurts me. It breaks my heart because this is not something that only affects society. This is it doesn't affect only the person, like on the personal level. It affects society, is what I was trying to say.
It actually affects everyone.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
basically.
girls, come on. Let's try and break the curse. Guys, let's try and break the curse. Because it's okay to do chores if you're a guy. And I mean, like, typically known as like women's chores, it's okay to do them.
Yeah.
They're just chores. The sad thing, this is what I was trying to get to with like the culture thing. The sad thing is that back in Angola,
Yeah. Okay. This is interesting.
not this. It's not gonna be that interesting. I like how he's hyping you up, and it's gonna be super boring. No, but back in Angola,
Actually, because I really want to know about your culture.
oh, that's nice. Well, back in Angola,
Yeah, back in Angola.
guys are raised differently. They
How?
are mothers will teach the guys how to cook. They'll say, "You cannot leave my house until you know how to cook, how to clean, how to do this, how to do that."
Wow.
And so they know. No, don't say wow yet, cuz it's bad. So, so so they'll teach them how to do all these things and take care of themselves, right? But they will also teach them that these same things that they're doing when they get married transfer to the woman.
Oh hell no.
And so
Oh hell no.
What's
Do you know that meme?
I wish we could put the memes. No, but
But
for real,
seriously.
it's insane to me because why are you doing all of it? Because my question is, if you have your own home and your mom taught you how to cook, clean, wash dishes, do this, do that, you have your own house and you're doing exactly what you were taught to do. When you get married, all of a sudden you've lost these abilities.
You pass
Where
it,
are your limbs?
Bluetooth. You Bluetooth
You
the
Bluetooth
knowledge. You Bluetooth the knowledge.
It's insane. No, because
It
it's
is insane.
It's insane. What are you doing? What are we doing? Oh my God!
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so frustrated. Every time I talk about this, because I've spoken to about this with my friends. Every single time I talk about this, I get so frustrated because I don't even know where to start, and I don't know
Okay.
how to fix it. I don't know how to help people fix it.
Yeah.
I just don't want it to continue because like our future generation. Hello, my children will be here
Yeah,
in this
our
world
children.
after.
Our children will be here, and we're gonna teach them about not to be toxic masculinity and everything.
And then they find
And
an
then-
idiot at school that was raised by some John, Jick, and Jill that was also raised with talk. No,
And
no,
then they're gonna adapt that kind of knowledge.
absolutely not. Let's change humans as human beings. Let's do
So
different.
basically, also, I have this kind of like, wait, what do I want to say?
You're starting a story, and the way you started, I was
wait.
like,
Here it is.
this
Here it is.
interesting.
Here it is.
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing. Like the man.
Yeah.
The man where he gets an office job, and then the women will stay at home and do like a household chores.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when the man goes home, the woman he expects the woman to like to have this kind of like, oh, I need there's gotta be dinner inside the table.
Yeah.
The house would be like clean because
Yeah.
I do the work and she does the everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it that kind of also like toxic masculinity?
I think that is an agreement between a couple. I have also spoken about this with my friends, and we've all come to one decision, to one consensus. That is, you can do whatever you want in your household. For example, if you are the type of person or woman that does not want to work and wants to just stay home and do whatever you want to do, do that. You go, girl.
You go, girl.
You know what? But if you were the type of woman that wants to work, wants to study, wants to get multiple degrees, wants to travel, wants to do this and that for work purposes, I mean, and you want the guy to stay home, do that.
Yeah.
If you want to both
Work?
work or yeah, just do that too. The thing is,
So that you could both like go success together?
Exactly. I would be the type to be like, hey, you work, I work, we grow together because millions plus millions, it's a lot of money,
Billions.
babe. It's
Yes,
a lot of money.
babe.
So
Yeah.
not that. No, but for real,
Yeah.
that's the future that I want. And
But-
so, yeah.
How about like the man is forcing the women to just stay home? I'm just gonna do the work.
That's what I was going to get to. Here's the thing.
Oh, sorry.
people. Oh, sorry.
Sorry if I was like rushing it, you know.
Here's
So
the thing.
continue.
You can do whatever it is that you want to do, but don't force things on people. Do not force ideas on people. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
No. For real. Here's the thing. A lot of men. I say men because like I'm a woman, obviously. So the examples I'm gonna give are obviously men, but I'm not attacking y'all. I'm just saying that a lot of y'all. Will come over and find a woman and be like, broski, I like you, you know, let's get together, let's build a family, blah, 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 blah.
And you just stay home and I just go work.
No, they won't tell you. They won't tell you before. But when you're already in a relationship with them is when they'll be like, you know, I don't think you should work. I don't think you need to. And you're like, but I like to work. And then the guy is like, no, but like I already make so much
This
money.
is my dream.
No, he'll be like, I already make so much money for both of us. I work twice as hard to give you everything you need. Why are you going to work? Brewski, if the girl wants to work, let her go work.
Let her go work.
Let her go
experience the field.
Maybe that's what fulfills her. Money fulfills you. My work fulfills me.
Yeah.
Leave me be. No, because like it doesn't make sense to me for y'all to like look for women. Because women that don't want to work and just stay home are out there. Women who don't want to stay home and want to work are also out there. Why don't you guys find someone that encashas to you?
Yeah.
Encasha.
Encasha.
Encasha is this. It's
that fits. That fits,
that
right?
one. That
yeah,
one.
That fits. You find a girl that fits you.
Find a girl that fits
do not
you.
clip their wings when they want to work.
Bestie, you're doing things. You're saying things that are important that I cannot utter.
See?
Thank you very much.
That's why we're besties. This is the tea.
This is the tea. Clink. No, but for real.
For real.
It's very true. Guys, it's okay to want whatever it is that you want. Just find someone that wants something like that as well. Or find someone that is willing to compromise.
Compromise.
Is
Willing,
being
huh?
The key word.
Willing. But not like you
Don't force
manipulately make them willing to be...
Broski,
What?
they be manipulating people.
Yeah.
They be manipulating people up in here. I'm sorry.
They be
I'm speaking
manipulating people. No, I can do this. I can...
No. We're not playing that game. Not today. Not ever.
Not the manipulating card.
Absolutely not. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the womanizer portion of this.
Oh my goodness.
I know. Are we excited? Right. So that's it. Right.
Oh my god.
So womanizer. Men are taught that, okay, no, not men, I'm sorry, but in my culture. Broski, in my culture, the more women, the better. And this doesn't come from like...
not just in your culture.
Here too?
Girl, in here too. I mean, not like... Yeah, in here too.
It's crazy. And it's mostly
crazy.
done by friends. So friends...
Mostly done by friends
Yeah.
and the fathers. Ugh.
Really?
Mm.
Well, a lot of fathers there too, actually. I'm not even... Because we don't have boys in our family, so I don't really know how that would work. So I don't have, like, actual experience with that. But, like, I've seen also fathers back in Angola being like, yeah, you have to have a lot of girls so that people go... You nonsensical bastard. What is wrong with you? No, I'm very serious. No. I'm serious. Because what type of nonsense are you teaching your child?
Yeah, you're teaching
These
your
are
child to be a
innocent,
cheater?
good men that are raised into
Yeah.
thinking, oh, the more women I have, the more manly I
The
am.
more manly I am,
What
the
do you
more
mean?
masculine
What do you
everyone
mean?
thinks to for me. Like, you know,
I'm
what
sorry,
kind of a
that's
mindset
just
is
stupid.
that?
That's just dumb.
That
That is dumb.
That's blatantly stupid.
If you're being offended by this, be offended. That
Be
is
offended,
dumb.
please.
Nonsense. Anyways, point from this message is do not be a womanizer, do not be a player.
Yeah, actually, there's a lot of like there's a lot of friends like, uy, tol, dapat patulan mo tong si babaeng one. And then, kasi tol, kasi itong si babaeng to meron din. Papatulan mo din dapat. Ganun.
Oh my God.
There are friends that are like that.
No! What are you
Tapos
doing?
tapos they will be like, oh, I'm so proud of you, tol. You're so masculine.
Exactly.
You're so guapo, ganon, and everything because
Because you have a lot of girls,
a lot
so you
of
must
girls
be really
like
good.
that. I want to be like you because that is
want
not
to be like you is
that
what
is
hurts me.
not the image that we want our children to portray.
Please.
Okay,
Look
please
at yes.
remember that.
Young people, and we're talking about children. Be proud of me. Be proud of me. Anywho's.
Ah,
No, but it's true. It's problematic. It always has been problematic, and it always will be problematic until you guys find a way to change it
Yeah.
quickly.
but
Uh-huh.
but not all men. Okay, just a reminder,
Oh,
not
yeah.
all men, but there are enough men who are like this.
Thank you. Thank you for clarifying, because this avoids a lot of the comment section being like, oh my
Oh my
God,
God,
not
hindi
all
naman-
men.
not all men are like
I'm
this.
a good guy. Stop. If you're a good like, we're not talking about you. We're not talking. If you're a good girl, we're not talking about you.
Yeah.
Stop. We're
If
talking
you're
about
not
the
like,
people.
if you're not white, huh? If you're not like the person we are describing, that
Then
then
say-
you shouldn't be offended.
It's fine.
It's
not
fine.
you. It's okay.
But we are attacking those people who are
okay,
like
but you're
this.
not attacking. Bestie,
No,
not
we are
attacking.
gonna
Bestie,
attack
not-
because
bestie,
this
not
is.
attack- Bestie.
Oh,
Bestie,
sorry.
not attacking. Bestie.
Oh no,
Bestie,
no.
when we started this podcast, what did we say? We're not attacking.
Yeah,
Correct.
we're gonna educate. I'm sorry, I just carried away. We're educating you.
Thank you.
We are gonna educate you that it is not good to be like
Sorry.
this. Okay? Do you get me?
Yeah.
That having lots and lots and lots of women on an everyday basis is not a good image
Amen, brother.
for children to portray, for children to follow.
Even adults.
Even adults.
Uh-huh.
Because it is also in the law that adult committing adultery is illegal.
Aha! Hi, really?
Huh?
Is it really?
Is it? It is. It is.
Is it really?
It is.
Oh, I thought
Do you
it
not
was-
know this?
No, I just thought it was like what you call that when you like have multiple wives? Bigamy.
It's basically the
Bigamy.
same thing.
I thought
Oh,
when
adultery.
you marry them,
Oh.
that's when it becomes.
But also,
yeah.
like when he's married and
Yeah.
then he has like other affiliates there and there.
Ooh, concubines?
That's yeah, that's also illegal here.
Oh,
Is it?
is it? We'll double check that.
We
We'll
double
double
check
check.
that. We'll double check that. But certainly it
But
is.
it's wrong. It is. We
it
know
is
that
wrong.
it's wrong. We don't know
Wait.
if it's illegal yet. But
It is in the Ten Commandments. Hello.
It's in the Thank you
Hello.
very much. You know what? We're clapping. We're clapping because it is in the Ten Commandments.
It is
Thank you
in the
very
Ten
much.
Commandments, so basically it is very wrong.
Thank you very much.
It's
Thank you.
still wrong.
Yes.
Hello.
Correct. Correct. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Wake
Bestie.
up.
Bestie.
Ugh.
You're speaking facts. Bestie.
Bestie.
Bestie. Clink. Clink. Oh.
Again.
it was the high five. Clink.
That is the tea right there.
That is the tea right there. Have you gone through any other, like, as a guy, obviously, have you gone through this yourself? Has anyone, any friend, bestowed all that toxic knowledge onto you?
Ooh,
or-
I have one story.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically I was like junior high school back then. And I have this mountain bike. I own a mountain bike.
Yeah.
Because back in the province, everyone is like just basically wants to mountain bike because, you know,
Isn't it dangerous?
no.
Okay.
It is very like therapeutic.
Oh my God,
actually.
absolutely not.
It is very therapeutic. So one time my mountain bike got broken.
Yeah.
And then I asked my father, like, hello, can you help me fix my bike?
Yeah.
Because I want to use my bike. Hello. And then what he told me? That
What?
you should know how to fix bike. You're a man.
Oh.
But by that kind of sentence, I was like, what the hell? Do I have to have this kind of knowledge when I was like
Sorry.
got out of the pee of my mother?
Not the bee.
Do I have to have this certain kind of knowledge
No,
that
'cause it's true. It makes you feel. That must have hurt. It
no,
makes
it does not. No, it does not.
It makes you feel like it's so incapable, first of all, because it teaches you that, hey, you should be able to do things that you couldn't do, or that you should be able to do things that you weren't taught to do just because you have a penis. How? No, because people really think that the penis got power. Penis ain't got no power, baby.
It does. It just spits, but
it is-
it does not have power.
Literally, and Troller is really is. Ooh. Y'all see my notifications? Let's flip that around.
Okay, continue, bestie.
Bestie, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Anywho's.
Anyways, continuing.
It really doesn't make you superhuman, basically.
Yeah, basically.
You're a guy, sure. You're physically stronger. That is a fact. It is a fact that men are physically stronger than women. And it's okay. It's fine.
It's okay, but
it's fine. Most women, actually. Most women. Not all, but most women. And, yeah, no, it's true because look at that. I've been in the house, but I think I'm a little stronger than a little bit of the people in the house. We know that you guys are stronger, but you're not superhuman. You're not. You don't have to act like you're superhuman.
You're not gods.
You're not gods. You don't have to pressure yourself. Don't feel like you need to know how to change
we're
a
just
light bulb.
humans.
Although if you don't know how to change a light bulb, that this is your grown age, I'm judging you. But still, if you don't have to know how to build a house or do this or do that, just
so basically,
calm down. It's okay. Relax.
Basically, the men are just, you need to know how to build a house just because you're a man.
Imagine.
You're
You're forcing someone's son to build a house. Imagine.
just because he's a man.
Imagine.
No? That is the knowledge I was trying to portray. Do you think that is like normal?
It's not.
Do you think that is good to
Bestie.
tell your son or even to your daughter that you need to know how to do the dishes because you're a woman?
Because you're a woman.
You need to know how to do your laundry because you're a woman.
Ooh. Bestie.
Oh.
Anyways, what should we do? What can we do with this ever-changing society that doesn't change at all? There's so much evolution, but no change. It's sad. And we have another question. Is toxic masculinity genetic? They ask.
Actually, it's not genetic. For me, it's not genetic. It's just the culture.
It is the culture. It is the culture. You
is the
grow up
culture.
a certain way, and then you grow.
And right
teach
now,
your
it's
child-
very hard to change a culture.
I mean, look at racism. We know it's wrong, but we're still doing it. Why?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Homophobia. We know it's
Hello?
wrong, but we're still doing it. Why?
Hello.
Hello.
It is just the culture, you know?
It's sad. It's sad that we have to live in a society that knows what they're doing is wrong, yet still does it. It's as if they enjoy provoking people.
Yeah, the problem is there are certain people who likes provoking people. Like they want to really assert the dominance. I mean, I think it's their ego.
Yeah.
It's their ego speaking that
Yeah.
I'm on top of you. I'm the one bigger than you. I
Yeah.
should be the leader. I should be the one dominant.
Yeah. And that's where the superiority complex comes from in
superiority
the
complex.
toxic masculinity trait. So a lot of men will be like, just sit down, princess. You don't have to do anything. I got this.
I got this, princess.
Bitch, I will throw you at the wall. Play with me. Ooh, child. Ooh. Anywho's.
Ciao. Ooh, ciao.
No. But to be very honest with you, it's very infuriating feeling like you're less just because you were born with a vagina and he was born with a penis. It's very infuriating.
It's very frustrating.
It's frustrating. What am I supposed to do? I'm constantly seen as less. It's insane.
Just because you have a flat one.
It's a broski? It's insane. But anyways, we're not here to complain about women. We're here to support men. Josh,
Yeah.
we're here to support men.
We're here to support
Let's not.
men.
I know they have a lot of problems, but we're here to support men.
Yeah, we're here to support men. We're here to remind you that it's okay to be open.
It is okay to be
It's
open.
okay to be free.
Yeah.
It's okay to feel emotions.
Yes.
It's okay not to be okay.
Hey, sometimes it's hard.
No.
No?
No.
I hate you so much, bestie.
Oh my god.
Anywho's.
Anywho.
No, as you were saying, it's okay because if you bottle it too long,
You will
then
explode.
start to get you explode. So a lot of people then fall into anxiety. Okay, we have sound effects. Okay, yeah, we
Do it,
explode.
do it, do it
Oh,
as well.
okay. Stop it! Some people,
Like that, you will explode.
they get so frustrated and they bottle things in for such a long time that they start getting panic attacks and they get anxiety and they get they fall into depression because they don't know how to talk to people, who to talk to, because they don't want to feel
this is a very
like
good
less.
topic. You're a psychology student, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is also a knowledge for everyone.
Right. It's just obviously we don't know exactly how depression is formed or why it comes or how it came to be in the first place, but we know the things that trigger it nowadays.
Yeah.
And that is constant hate. Sometimes it's obviously not triggered by anyone else but your own self. And so not being able to, or feeling like you're in an unsafe space where you cannot talk about your emotions. You cannot talk about how you're feeling, even physically. When some men, they're physically ill, they do not want They do not want to go to the hospital because, well, it's not because of toxic masculinity. You is just because you don't want to. But like,
Coming from you, huh?
I'm sorry, I'm like
Coming
that
from
too.
you.
I'm like that too. But like, a lot of guys don't want to go to the hospital when they're physically ill, Like they have a cut or they burn somewhere. They say, I don't want to go to the hospital.
I can do this.
I can do this myself.
do this
and then they
myself.
try to heal themselves, and then they get even worse.
Yeah.
And they do this, or they feel this way because they feel like if they go to the hospital, people or their friends will be like, "Oh, that's such a small cut. You're such a baby.
You're such a
You're
baby.
such
You're
a
a
baby.
man."
You're supposed to
Yeah.
be a man. What happened to that? Blah 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 blah." And I'm just like, broski, it's okay to be sick. Damn. Like what?
But maybe the problem is the reason why they cannot open is because the people that surrounds them are just because of it, a little emotion, they're just gonna judge you with a very big judgment.
Yup.
You know?
Yep. It's insane.
It
insane
is
to
insane.
Me. To me, I don't understand people that like don't support.
Because I have like tons of friends who like cry to me because they open to me because they are very afraid to open in the public. They open in their kind of like relatives. To open in their. It's very frustrating because they feel like they're like a pressure. They feel like they're gonna be like a problem to them.
Broski.
They're gonna be judged because they feel like this kind of certain way. They feel like weak. They don't want to feel weak.
Yeah.
And I always remind them that being okay, not okay, is okay.
Yeah.
That you are human and having emotions is normal. Yeah, I always tend to remind them.
It's insane.
It is insane.
It's insane. We should start creating a safe space for our men, the men in our lives, your bestie, your the guy best friend that all the girls have, the from the guy best friend to the colleague to the classmate to the work husband, whatever it is that you guys are, create a safe space for these people.
Yeah.
Because just like how you always have that one friend that seems okay, but really and truly they're like not, and they're dying inside. That's the exact same thing that's happening to men. They seem like they're fine because they were told to act like they're put together. They're told to act as if they're tough, because 1 ounce of emotion and it's done.
It's judgment.
And sometimes it's not even your fault. Sometimes it's because they grew up in such an unsafe environment that now they feel unsafe around everyone.
Yeah.
And so they find people with, let's say, that's why a lot of men find a lot of girl friends, like female friends, to talk to, or even people from the LGBT plus community, because they think they'll be more understanding because they go through it themselves. They go through a lot of shit themselves. And so it's frustrating and it's infuriating to see that there's a lot of brotherhood talk amongst men. There's a lot of bros before. That's also
Bros before gals.
Horrible,
Bros before
horrible
family.
saying, by the way. But there's a lot of bros before girls. Just so I don't say the actual word, talk. But the problem is, are you actually there for your bro? Are you actually there to understand when he's going through some shit? Are you actually there to support him when he needs to cry? Have you ever seen your friend cry? I mean, your male friend. Guys, I'm talking to you. Have you seen your male friend cry? Create an environment where you feel comfortable, he feels comfortable doing that around you, because I be calling my girls and I just cry about some shit. I mean, sure, 90% of the time.
Speaking facts.
Thank you.
Bestie,
Most of
I
the
support
time-
you.
Bitch, what was that? What was the entangled of the not the
Why? That's cute.
because you went like no.
But totally, I
Yeah.
experienced that thing because right now, my friends and I have like a very, very healthy relationship
Yeah.
because we accept, we understand
Yeah.
the situations that everyone has.
Yeah.
We have like these sessions that we open. We have like an open forum, something when we meet, when we gather. We just, what's an update from you? What's the update from him? What's the update from her? And
Yeah.
everything. And then we're just gonna, oh my God, that's a very, very hard problem. But
Yeah.
it's okay not to be okay.
It's okay
We're
not
here.
to be okay.
We're here for you.
Yeah.
And just cry it out, and we're gonna fight for it.
Yeah. It's
That's
okay to
it.
have a little moment. It's
Yeah.
okay to have a little moment. It's
Yeah.
fine. Our next point would be cultural. So, not cultural, sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sticking on culture. Our next point should have been how it affects future generations, but we already tackled that. And so the other point, or the last point that we have, is how can we fix it?
I think we can fix it by accepting that there is really a problem
Yeah.
within the culture, and everyone should decide that we should change that kind of culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we can change it by doing exactly that too. But just acknowledging. By
Yeah,
just
acknowledging that it's a problem.
it's a problem. Like every other problem, from mental health to physical illness to this and that. All you have to do is acknowledge it. Even when it comes to like alcoholics and everything, the first thing that they ask you to do is say, "Hi, I'm da da da, and I'm an alcoholic." Why? This is you acknowledging that
you have a
a problem. You state your name and you state the problem, so that every time you get into that AA meeting, you understand that, hey, I'm here because I have a problem and I'm trying to fix that problem. After acknowledging the problem, which is toxic masculinity, which is really it's an unnecessary problem, is what I think. After acknowledging said problem, I believe the next step that we should do to fix it is try our best to be there for each other
Yeah.
as human beings.
Yeah.
Girls, guys, be there for your bros. There's nothing other than that we can do to help each. And put yourself in their shoes for 1 second. Women,
Yeah.
I know we complain about guys a lot, but broski, they're going through stuff too.
They're going through stuff too. They're also human, broski.
They're human. They're human.
Only human.
Not bestie.
No. Oh, you're a separate.
Yeah. How does that feel? Anywho.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay. So, be there for your people. If you call them friends, act like it.
Yeah.
Act like it. There's really nothing to it. It's not rocket science. You can literally just be there for your friend. Hey, how
Yeah.
you doing? A little
No.
text. Hey, how you doing? Do you need to talk? Baby steps. It doesn't have to be,
Like, who?
hello,
Again.
how are you doing? Tell me all your problems. I'm here to fix. No, it
No.
doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. You don't have to jump the gun. Just
It's
small
good
steps.
to small steps, but
Small
there's
steps.
a progress.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
build a safe space between you and your friend, so that other friends can see that, and they build some spaces around their friends, and then slowly but surely the whole globe will be
like this. The whole globe.
the whole globe.
The whole globe
whole-
will have it.
This is a triangle. This is
But you get our point.
you get our point.
You get our point. Start small.
Start small. This
Baby
was a very
steps.
fun podcast.
It is.
I had so much fun.
I really had so much fun, and not just because we were like somewhat like attacking them.
oh my God, Misty, no.
No, but we were speaking facts.
we were.
We were speaking
We were.
facts. We look like a geniuses.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Anyways, no, this was very,
Anyways.
very fun. I think it was very insightful
Mm-hmm.
because obviously before we do these podcasts, we have to research a little. And there's a lot that I didn't know that I learned. There's a lot of
Yeah.
stories
Also
that I
me.
heard, right?
Yeah.
There are a lot of stories on the internet that I had to read and listen to. And it really taught me a lot, and it really helped me understand that not everything is how it seems, and a lot of people go through things and we don't even notice it, and we're not even there for them to notice it, and we believe that, oh, they should be all tough, and just because they seem all tough and fine, that means that they actually are.
Yeah.
That's not facts.
That's
That's
not
fact.
it.
That is not it.
That is not it, honey.
But yeah,
Darling.
do we have, what's our next episode? Oh my God, I'm already excited for the next episode. While you check,
Huh?
while you check,
I actually don't know.
excuse me, hello,
Hello.
hello.
But for a recap,
Yeah,
yeah. So basically, our episode was like the definition of toxic masculinity, homophobia, sexual aggression toward women, you know, stoicism, violence, and then internalized homophobia. Homophobia. And then there's superiority complex.
uh-huh.
And then womanizer for men, you know, that having lots of lots of women is like kind of like a masculine thing.
Yeah.
To be exact, and you know the negative effects. So if you enjoy this kind of podcast, you know, comment down below.
Comment down below. Give us some love. Hello.
Hello.
We're talking for an hour and you don't even give us no love? Where are the
Yeah.
comments? Where are the hearts? What color hearts are we? Huh? Thank you.
Black hearts.
Oh, black hearts. Oh, we're always wearing black.
We're
Black
always-
hearts.
Yeah.
That's actually, it's like my fandom thing. But
Oh, sorry.
it's fine. It's fine. We can share. We can share the hearts. We can share the hearts.
Okay, bestie.
Okay.
Okay, bestie. So for our next episode, we will
Yeah.
be tackling is it still cheating? If that's kind of like an exciting
I
one.
am so excited
That
for
is
that.
kind of exciting
Oh
one.
my God. Do you think we should read a few stories for them?
Yeah. Or maybe have like kind of a knowledgeable guest. Ooh.
Knowledgeable guess. Let's see. We'll see.
We'll
We
see.
never know what's gonna happen in these podcasts. We could be spontaneous and come here like completely naked. You don't know. You don't know. So subscribe. Understand?
Oh, bestie.
Busty. I'm
Oh
just
my
saying.
goodness. So yeah. Are you excited for this?
I'm so excited.
So
I'm so
is
excited.
it still cheating if
Because you never know. Actually, if you guys comment down below and share your little, not like stories, but like a sentence. Is it cheating if I do this and that? Or is it cheating if they did this and that? We'll read that and then we can talk about
Yeah.
that. And then we can
actually
have...
I'm gonna post also on Twitter.
we should definitely
definitely
do
do
that.
that.
And then we're judging you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what you did. It's very cheating.
Yeah.
It's a very wrong.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but for real, this was fantastic. We have 8 more minutes to say goodbye to people. But
Yeah.
anyways, how was your day? How did you feel like this podcast? Like,
It is very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
You know, it was like a refreshing moment for me to tackle about this kind of topic.
love that.
To acknowledge this kind of problem.
I'm so happy. Look at you. Stop. I'm going to give you cry. Ooh.
But actually, yeah, it is very like refreshing
Yeah.
to know that this kind of problem is still like established in around Philippines.
Yeah.
And not only in the Philippines but also in other countries.
Bestie.
Ugh.
It's problematic. It's
Maybe
sad.
it's like a world thing.
It is definitely. It's everywhere. It's sad that it's everywhere, but it
It
is.
is.
And so I'm glad that we got to talk about it because at least it shines more light on it.
Yeah. And actually that about toxic masculinity is not just about men, but also it really is for everyone.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anywho's.
Anywho, how about you? How are you feeling when we tackled about this topic?
As I said, it was fantastic. I'm glad that I had the opportunity to talk about it. At least like this, it will hopefully reach a bigger audience because it's great when you talk to friends about it. Actually, talk to your friends about these things.
Yeah.
Open
Share,
difficult
actually,
discussions.
share this podcast to your friends.
Share the podcast to your friends because like a lot of these things are very taboo. Hashtag no taboos. And you can't really talk to your friends about it because why? It's a sensitive subject that people don't want to really tackle. It's a sensitive subject that people are afraid to tackle because of your opinions on it. Imagine if you have a different opinion from your friend that has been heavily taught the toxic masculinity concept of it all. I don't know if that was a correct sentence, but still, imagine you have a conversation with a person that says, "Hey, you run like a girl," that type of person, and you have the opinion that, "Hey, that's not a very good thing to say." So, and then you're scared of doing so.
Yeah, but always remember that chores does not have gender.
Please, chores do not
Actions
have.
does not have gender. Even makeup does not have gender.
Makeup does not have a gender.
Please,
you
a lot
wanna
of
wear
men
some
just
lipstick? Wear some lipstick, babe. It's okay. No one cares. I don't care. A lot of people don't care. You know, the problem with our society is thinking that everyone cares about us. They don't. We don't. We do not care.
We do not.
We don't. We don't care.
We do not.
Because it happens a lot to me. Because like I'll be like, ooh, oh my God, everyone's looking at me. They must notice my scar somewhere, or they must notice my eye bags. Most of the time, they don't even see that they're there.
Actually, we have a lot of certain problems we need to face on ourselves, and
we're so human beings are so self-centered, imagine, that they don't really notice everyone else. The ego is so big that they do not see anyone else but themselves. Anyways, we have to wrap up. It was so good.
It was very
my
good.
God,
This was a very knowledgeable
fun.
podcast.
It was so great. And it was fun.
Yeah,
I love judging people. Clink. Oh, again. Clink. Our
Stay
outro.
tuned. Stay tuned for our next podcast. Our episode 3 would be "So Is It Still Cheating If?" Yeah. So once again, this is Joshi.
Wait, your social media so that they can send you the things. Right.
Okay. My social media is at Josh Galero on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Kumu. What else?
Okay.
Everything at Josh Galero.
Okay.
How about you?
Bestie. My social media is Melly_CHI, which is Melly Chi, on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. On Twitter as well. And then I have Kumu, which is Melly with 4 Ys, and Melly Safe Space on YouTube. I will change it all to Melly Chi very soon. Calm down, leave me alone.
We're not judging you. We're not judging.
See? Send your what ifs to us so that we can read it on the next podcast. And now you can go.
Yeah, so thank you for watching. Thank you for Top O for our
Ooh, yeah, they're our
skincare.
sponsors, aren't they? Thank you so much, Tapo, for the what is that? The spray?
Yeah.
The setting spray.
You don't even know about it.
I'm sorry.
But the spray.
Who's our host?
Once again, this is Joshi.
This is Melly Chi.
And now we have served the tea.
Clink. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so much for watching.
Sinech ite.